Hey everybody, my name is Brad Averill and I'm the Family and Consumer Science Agent in Madison and Oglethorpe County for the University of Georgia Extension. Today, I'd like to talk to you about physical activity. We all know that we need to be more physically active, but how much activity do we need and at what level of intensity? As a lifelong physical educator, I know that we learn best while moving. So get up and take a walk with me while we learn how to be more physically active. So, how much are we supposed to move every day? First and foremost, any additional physical activity that you incorporate into your daily activities can improve your health. For substantial health benefits, you should participate in 150 to 300 minutes of moderate physical activity each week, or 75 minutes to 150 minutes of vigorous physical activity. So, what does it mean to be moderately or vigorously physically active? Some activities are participated in at a higher intensity level, requiring more energy. So, how do you determine what is moderate or vigorous physical activity? There is a scientific way and there is a not so scientific way to determine what is moderate and what is vigorous. Let's start with the scientific. Energy expenditure is expressed by multiples of the metabolic equivalent of task, an MET. What did I just say? As an example, a 1 MET is the equivalent of sitting at rest. A 4 MET would be equivalent to 4 times that expenditure rate of energy. Light intensity activities, like the stroll I'm taking through the woods right now, would be measured under 3 METs. That'd be qualified as a light intensity activity. Moderate intense physical activities are defined as 3.0 to 5.9 METs. Examples of this would be walking at a faster pace, at least 3 miles an hour on a hike or down the road. It would also include activities like ballroom dancing or gardening. Vigorous intensity physical activities are defined by 6.0 METs or higher. That is 6 times the metabolic expenditure rate of sitting on the couch binge watching your favorite program. Now that I've confused everyone and myself a little, let's take a simpler approach to defining what is a moderate or vigorous physical activity. The talk test is a simple way to measure the relative intensity of your physical activities. If you are able to sing while physically moving, that is a light intense physical activity. If you are not able to sing, but you're able to talk, that is a moderate intensity physical activity. And if you are not able to talk without taking a few deep breaths, that would be considered a vigorous physical activity. So let's sum up what we learned today. First and foremost, we all need to move more and sit less. Second, you should participate in at least 150 to 300 minutes per week of moderate intensity physical activity, or 75 minutes to 150 minutes of vigorous physical activity each week. Third, we learned that there are 2 different ways to measure the relative intensity of your physical activity. The first, the scientific method, a little more tricky, or second, the talk test, which is where I suggest you start trying to track the intensity of your physical activity. Have a wonderful day and go dogs.